Oh, we should be there sometime tomorrow. It's been a long time since we've seen Clay Huston.
5 years. Him, fine sheriff.
Yes, Tonto, one of the best. Do you remember when we first met him in Kansas?
We worked with him to capture Milligan gang.
I've heard he's made Sand Creek one of the most peaceful communities in the Southwest.
That's right, Kimasabi.
Town and lawmen like Clay Huston are vital to the security and progress of the West. We need men like him to make towns safe for decent people.
Howdy, gents. Can I help you with something?
Howdy, Pop. We'll help ourselves.
Anything you gents don't see, just ask for it. If it's not someplace in the store, chances are there isn't any such thing.
Give me a couple of boxes of 44s.
How about some tobacco? Got a supply in Yasset, they say.
Forget the sales talk, Pop. Just throw it in.
Now, that comes to,
Charge it.
Oh, I can't do that, mister. I do a strictly cash business.
Not anymore, you don't. I said charge it.
Listen here, sonny, you must think I'm crazy. Where do you get the idea you can charge supplies? I never even seen you before.
Well, you'll be seeing lots of me from now on, Pop. I'm settling down here in Sand Creek. Now, do as I tell you.
No, I don't have to stand for this sort of nonsense from you or anybody else. Hey, what in tarnation you doing here?
I'm real sorry about that, Pop. It just slipped right out of my hand.
Slipped out of your hand? See, who are you anyway?
The name is Willie, Pop. Willie Brady.
Willie Brady? Are you the same that Clay Huston sent to jail a few years back?
That's right. The same. I was released last week. Good behavior.
Well, let me tell you something. You'll be right back in prison if you try to get away with shenanigans like this. No one causes commotion in Sand Creek. Not even as long as Clay Huston is sheriff.
That's right, Pop. As long as Clay Huston is sheriff, nobody causes trouble.
Maybe you think I'm not going to tell him what you done here.
Sure, Pop. You go on. You tell Clay Huston. Blake and I'll be over at the boarding house, if he wants to see us.
Saints preserve us. It's Sheriff Huston.
Take him off, boys.
How did it happen, Carter?
I don't know, Pop. I was riding in from my mine, and I found his body on the road. Shot 5 times. Just can't believe it. Clay Huston, the best sheriff in the territory. Well, somebody better ride out and get his brother.
Young Jim's going to take this awful hard. Clay was his idol.
A finer man never lived. Who could have done it?
It was him. It was Willie Brady. I'd stake my life.
Willie Brady. Well, he's in jail, Pop.
Oh, no, he's not.
When did they ride in?
Came into my store just a few minutes ago. Acted like they owned the town. Took a lot of stuff. Didn't seem worried at all. I told them I'd get Clay Huston on them.
You figure they already knew Clay was dead?
Yep, I sure do. He never'd had the gumption otherwise.
Well, we've had a peaceful, law-abiding town here for a long time now. Reckon it's finally happened.
What's that, Carter?
Trouble, Pop. Trouble has come to Sand Creek.
Here's your brother's gun belt, Jim.
Jim, I wish there was something we could do or something we could say.
Your brother was one of the finest sheriffs the West ever had.
Thanks, Pop. I know that you felt as close to him as my wife and I did.
Well, someone's going to have to take over his job.
Yeah, we got to have law.
Well, maybe the marshal's office over at Capital City might send someone out.
No need for that, gents. I'll take the job. Even got me a ready-made deputy.
Who's he?
That's Willie Brady, Jim, the fella I was telling you about.
Now, don't keep me waiting, gents. I'm liable to change my mind.
We won't have to send to Capital City. I'm taking over Clay's job.
You, Jim? Why, you don't even tote a gun.
Clay's is good enough for me. Where's his badge?
I don't know. It wasn't on him when I found him. His killer must have taken it.
Jim, you're a rancher, not a gunfighter. We appreciate how you feel, but you never fired a shot in anger in your whole life.
I can learn. I'd best go out to the ranch and tend to things for Clay's funeral.
So long, Sheriff.
Tonto, were you able to get the supplies all right?
Supplies in Saddlebag. Me hear much bad news in Sand Creek, Kimasabi.
What kind of bad news?
Sheriff Clay Huston dead.
What?
Him shot in back by outlaw.
Do they know the name of the outlaw?
People not sure, but many think Sheriff Huston killed by a man named Willie Brady.
Brady? Yes, I remember hearing Clay speak of him. Did the townspeople have any proof that Brady is the murderer?
No proof, Kimasabi. But Brady act like man who fear nothing now. Already him start to take over town. Shopkeepers afraid. Citizens afraid.
Tonto, a man like Brady could paralyze this whole area if he's allowed to continue. Who's the new sheriff in Sand Creek now?
Jim Huston, a brother of Clay. Him own ranch north of town. Him volunteer for job.
We may be able to help. Let's pay a call on young Jim. Tonto, those shots came from the Houston ranch.
That could be plenty of trouble.
Over there!
Using the wrong draw, Jim.
Don't move, either of you.
Don't be alarmed, Jim. We're friends.
Friends?
We came here to help you if we can. We're old friends of your brother.
You? A masked man?
Tonto and I worked with Clay a long time ago.
Tonto, wait a minute. What kind of a horse do you ride, mister?
A white stallion named Silver.
Sure. Clay spoke of you many times. He used to say he never could have gotten the old Milligan gang without your help. I'm sorry. I guess I'm a little nervous. Thanks for coming.
Jim, your brother's death was quite a shock to us. We heard about it when Tonto went into town to buy some supplies.
Sand Creek lose fine sheriff.
Yes.
We also heard that you'd taken his place as sheriff.
Then you must have heard of Willie Brady, too.
People in town plenty afraid of him.
Are you certain that Brady killed your brother?
No. But he hasn't denied it. And he had a motive.
Jim! Who are these men?
Don't be frightened, honey. These men were friends of Clay's.
Oh, I thought
This is my wife, Betty.
How do you do, Mrs. Houston?
if you were friends of Clay's, I know you'll try to talk Jim out of the crazy idea he has.
Betty!
He hasn't a chance in a gunfight with Brady, but he's been out here practicing ever since we returned from the funeral. Can't you help?
Possibly, Mrs. Houston. I can teach Jim how to draw his gun properly.
I just can't make her understand.
Jim, it's hard to talk self-respect and honor to a woman in love. You just can't blame her.
I know. What was that you said about me using the wrong draw?
Well, Jim, your gun is in a fetch position, tied straight down.
Yes?
Now, if you're going to use it like that, you have to use a fetch draw. You've been using a sweep.
Is that why my barrel's been catching at the top of the holster?
To use sweep draw, you must have holster tilted.
Oh. Hold it, Jim. It's better that way. If you're going to use a fetch draw, it's faster if done properly. Here, let me show you. All right, Jim. You try it. Tonto, will you fix the cams? Just keep practicing, Jim. And don't try a showdown with Brady until you're ready.
All right.
Tonto and I will be on hand when the time comes.
Thanks, mister. I appreciate the help you've already given me. But this fight is mine. Nobody else's.
Whatever you say, Jim. We'll keep in touch with you from our camp. Just keep practicing.
I sure will.
I'm afraid. We must help.
We're going to help Jim without him knowing it.
How we do that?
I want you to go into town and check on Brady and his henchmen. If they're up to something, we should know what they're going to do.
You be at camp?
No, I'll meet you near Devil's Rock. We can keep an eye on Jim's ranch from there. As long as he continues to practice, he won't get hurt.
What do you mean?
Those tin cans can't shoot back. Come on, Tonto.
Sure nice doing business with him, wasn't it, Blake?
Yeah, it's surprising how easy you can buy a good horse in this town just by keeping your gun loose in your holster.
Yeah, I got some things to take care of. Think you can handle that little business out of the Carter mine?
Sure, Willie, nothing to it.
Good. I'll meet you back at the boarding house later.
I absolutely refuse. Your offer's ridiculous.
Looks to me like you don't understand, Carter. All Willie wants is a half interest in the mine.
I understand very well what he wants. You can go back and tell him he's not going to get it.
Well, the way I figure, a half a mine is better than no mine at all. That's exactly what you're going to have if you don't listen to reason.
I refuse to be intimidated by your threats.
Listen, Carter, you got a family, haven't you? We'd hate to have anything happen to him, wouldn't we?
You wouldn't.
Business is business.
I don't know who you two are, but I sure am grateful for what you just did.
Looks as if the odds were against you, Mr. Carter. We're glad to be of help.
This doesn't concern you, masked man.
Attacking decent citizens concerns me more than you think. My friend and I are working with Sheriff Huston. Suppose you tell me what this is all about.
Well, we were talking about Mr. Carter's family.
Mr. Carter, if you press charges, Tonto and I'll see that the sheriff locks this man up.
No, it wasn't anything, really. It's just a misunderstanding.
Him say something to frighten you?
No. Let's just forget it. Please.
You're getting a break, mister. But the sheriff is going to hear about this immediately.
So is Willie Brady. And he ain't gonna like it a little bit.
You two sure have a lot of nerve. Willie Brady's just asking for a showdown.
I know that, Mr. Carter. But I can assure you of one thing.
What's that?
He'll get that showdown. Adios.
Masked man riding a white horse, huh? The Indian rode a paint.
Yeah, they said it was working with the new sheriff.
Did you happen to catch the Indian's name?
Tonto, I think.
I was afraid of that. I don't mind slapping leather with a green lawman, but I'm not about to tangle with that pair. That was a Lone Ranger and his pal.
What do we do, pull out?
No. You said they were going after the Houston ranch to tell them about the Carter business.
Yeah?
And that probably means they're out there right now. Maybe we'd better ride out and see that they never leave.
And whatever he said to Carter before we arrived must have made quite an impression.
Mine owner are plenty afraid.
Brady's got to be stopped before someone else is killed.
Our offer to help still goes, Jim.
Thanks. But I took on the job. I made the people of Sand Creek a promise. I owe it to them and to Clay.
And what about me? Don't you think you owe me something, too?
Betty,
Answer me, Jim. Where do I fit into your plans? What am I supposed to do if you get killed?
if I could only make you understand.
Understand?
Betty, you spoke of my being killed. Who's to prevent a man like Brady from killing anyone in Sand Creek? Anyone in the territory? Who would be safe from him? Not Mr. Carter, not Pop Dawson, not you.
Maybe he'll go away.
No, he'll never go away.
Come on, Tonto. We'd better head back to camp.
Don't leave.
Honey, please. I appreciate all you're trying to do for me. But like I said before, I have to face Brady. Alone.
I understand, Jim.
Hey, cover! Give me that.
Jim, what is it?
Easy, honey.
Let's get out of here.
I should have known better than to run outside like that. It was my own fault.
It was Brady and one of his men.
Yes.
Bullets only increase flesh, Kimisami.
Jim, get some bandages.
I'll get them.
I know he'll go after Brady now. There's nothing I can do about it.
Mrs. Houston, it has to be done.
But why Jim? Why does it have to be Jim? Jim,
Easy, honey. You'll be all right. This is something I've got to do. I'd be ashamed of myself forever if I didn't face Brady.
yes, Jim,
Does the arm feel better now?
yes.
I'll be home soon.
Mrs. Houston, Jim won't be alone.
But he said,
He wants to face Brady alone, and he will. But Tonto and I will be as close to him as possible. Jim's going to have an even chance to win this fight. Are you sure you'll be all right?
oh, yes, don't worry about me. Oh, please hurry.
Come on, Tonto. We'll take the back trail into town.
Howdy, Jim.
You seen Brady?
Yeah, he's over at the boarding house. But what is it, Jim? Why are you looking so...
Get him, Pop. Tell him I want to see him. Wearing his gun.
Sure, Jim. Willie Brady inside, mister?
Maybe, Pop. Who wants to know?
The sheriff wants to see him down the street there.
You want anything special?
Yes, he said to be sure and tell Brady to be wearing a gun.
No need to tell Willie that, Pop. He don't feel dressed without his guns. Sure, I'll tell him.
You worried, Kimisami?
Yes, Tonto. I know I can't interfere in this fight, and yet I'll feel responsible if anything happens to Jim Houston.
So Jim Houston wants to swap shots, huh?
Yeah, he's all set.
Better not keep him waiting. Better watch the show.
Tonto.
Here I am, Sheriff. Come and get me. just something you might want for your short time left, Sheriff.
He had Clay's badge.
Well, that's as good as a confession, Jim. He and Blake will hang for sure.
I guess I owe you my life. I never would have seen that other one in time.
We just tried to even the odds, Jim. You've done a fine job, and you'll be a fine sheriff. Now we'd better lock these men up. Your wife will be waiting at the ranch. Goodbye, Miss Houston. Good luck, Jim.
Goodbye, and thank you.
Don't go.
Clay was sure right about that fellow, Betty.
What do you mean, Jim?
He said that a man couldn't have...
Pretty good, huh, Grandpa?
Yeah. But when I was your age, I could do that with both eyes shut and a riding lickety-split.
Guess there weren't many outlaws like you in these parts, huh, Grandpa?
No, I guess not. They just wasn't put together like I was. 1 part corn liquor and 3 parts dynamite. And if I hadn't got shut up in Brewster City, I'd still be on the top of the heap. Maybe in California by now.
I asked you to milk the cow an hour ago.
Sorry, Mom.
I don't like to nag, son, but I can't do everything myself.
All right, all right.
Before you go, let me have that gun.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I better take that. It's empty now, but you being a woman, you're still liable to hurt yourself.
Dad, we've been living here with you on the farm now for 6 months, and we're grateful to you for helping us out. But why can't you leave the boy alone? Stop putting a gun in his hand.
What's wrong with teaching a young one to shoot straight?
You're not just teaching him to shoot straight. You're filling him full of wild tales, egging him on to a life of crime.
Adventure.
I don't care what you call it. It's still crime. Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. That's all I hear from morning till night. Haven't you got any other topic of conversation?
Shelby's all I think about. All I worry about. I don't want him to be like you, loping all the time, getting a lot of crazy ideas. Why don't you help him develop a sense of responsibility?
Who to? A bunch of pigs and chickens? Trouble with you, Elizabeth, is you haven't got any imagination. You're just like that woman I married. That's why my son turned out to be a jellyfish. Well, it's going to be different with him.
What's wrong, Dan? Why were you riding so fast?
There's been some trouble in Brazos.
What kind of trouble?
Well, I stopped by the post office to see if there was any mail from Tonto. When I came out, I found out that 2 bandits had robbed the bank, murdered a guard.
Did anyone recognize the killers?
Yes, sir. They were Moose Miller and Pecos Smith.
Miller and Smith.
I remember Tonto telling me about them before he left for his tribe's council meeting.
Dan Miller and Smith are wanted by half the sheriffs in this area. Do you know which direction they took?
They rode west.
You come back with mighty important information.
When you have the Lone Ranger for an uncle, sir, you learn to do that.
While Tonto's away visiting his Indian friends, you may learn a lot more. Let's see if we can pick up the killer's trail. Come on.
What are we stopping for? Don't tell me the great Moose Miller's lost.
The Haskell farm must be around here someplace.
Suppose this Haskell character won't hide us out.
He will. I think it's down this way. Come on.
Here are some hot biscuits, son.
Thanks, Mom. Grandpa, you never did tell me what happened in Brewster City.
Well, your mom don't like for me to talk about it.
Brewster City was his Waterloo.
If that means you gopher I was working with had been smart, we'd have got away without a scratch.
If the law hadn't caught you in Brewster City, you'd have been caught somewhere else.
You're wrong, woman. By now, I'd be in California, living off the fat of the golden land.
What were you after in Brewster City?
Oh, about 5,000 in gold.
Gosh.
Oh, it wasn't just the money I was after, boy. It was excitement.
Yeah, I know.
Never had any excitement. Grew up in this self-same farm just like you, milking the cows, feeding the pigs. But always looking off to the hills. And never seeing what was on the t'other side just plumb tied me up in knots. But one day I joined up with a bunch of hustlers, ornery pack that ever rode out of Texas. And from that day, boy, the world was my oyster until...
I bet.
Shelby, you haven't finished your supper.
Can't, Mom. I'm in a hurry.
I thought you were going to do your schoolwork tonight.
Not tonight, Mom.
Shelby, I hope you're not going into town to meet those Ashley boys.
Please, Mom, don't start that again.
I've told you how I feel about Tom Ashley. You know the kind of reputation he has.
Excuse me, Mom. I'm in a hurry.
Shelby!
Oh, lay off the kid.
You don't care what happens to him, do you? He can run around with the Ashley boys, get into all kinds of trouble, fail in his schoolwork. It just doesn't matter to you.
Oh, shucks. Shelby's old enough to look out for himself.
I want to read you something.
Huh? What is it?
A theme Shelby wrote when he was in the 5th grade. It's called The Most Important Man in the Whole World. Listen. My grandpa is the most important man in the whole world. He's not afraid of anybody. He is big and strong and honest, like George Washington, who was our first president. When I grow up, I want to be like him, so he will be proud of me. Shelby's always wanted you to be proud of him, ever since he was a little boy. I thought his devotion to you would do something to you inside. Would turn you into something he could look up to and admire. But I was wrong.
Gosh!
Don't worry, kid. I won't hurt you. Know anybody in these parts by the name of Haskell?
Sure, that's my name. I'll bet you're looking for my grandpa, Jim Haskell.
Haskell's your grandpa? How about that, Pecos? Haskell's the kid's grandpa.
Time we had some luck.
Will you take us to the old man?
Sure, I'd be glad to. You two fellas in some kind of trouble?
Don't ask questions, kid. Just do what I say.
All right, but you needn't get sore. If you're in trouble, you can count on Grandpa. Me too.
Hey, you're all right. Show us the way.
The ground is getting mighty hard underfoot, sir.
Yes, Dan. Looks like we'll lose the trail soon. Seems to go south from here. Did you ever hear of Jim Haskell?
Haskell? Yes, I think so. I seem to remember you telling Tonto he was a gun runner and outlaw about 15 years ago.
That's right, Dan. He was wounded in a holdup, spent some time in prison, then retired on a farm not far from here. I knew his son. He was a fine man.
Do you think the killers went to Haskell for help?
And it's possible. We better check that first before we do anything else. I understand Haskell turned over a new leaf, but I may be wrong. Let's go.
I'm hungry enough to eat hay. What's taking the old guy so long? Something tells me we shouldn't have come here.
All right, pipe down. Here he comes now.
Turn that light down. My daughter-in-law ever finds out you're here, she'll raise the roof. I'll bring you some grub.
Thanks.
I told you could count on Grandpa. Me too.
Ham and apple cider.
Here, Pecos, I'll pour it for you. There's plenty more in the house.
Hey, Moose, the kid's all right. Grub sure is good.
Yeah, my mom's a swell cook.
But you don't like strangers, is that it, kid?
No woman likes stranger folk hanging around. That all you want? Just the grub?
We was figuring on sticking around for a day or two.
Sure, that's all right, isn't it, Grandpa?
I don't know.
You don't have to worry. There's a loft. We'll keep out of sight.
What about them horses?
I'll take him around back of the barn. Mom will never see him.
I don't know. I want to have a talk with these fellas, Shelby. You get on the outside.
What do you want to get rid of me for?
I'll let kid stay.
Do as I say, son. Take care of the horses.
Oh, all right.
Now, just what kind of trouble are you fellas in?
What's the matter, Haskell? You getting nervous in your old age?
No, but when I give bed and board to a couple of flea-bitten range pokes, I like to know what I'm letting myself in for.
How about letting yourself in for some of this?
Gee whitters. You must have stuck up a bank.
He may be old and nervous, but he isn't stupid.
Let us stay here for a day or two, and I'll double this when we leave.
Then it was a bank, huh?
Over to Brazos. We plugged a guard.
Keep your mouth shut, Pecos. Oh, what do you say, Haskell?
Yeah, take back your money.
What's the matter? Don't you like the smell of this stuff anymore?
Oh, sure. But I don't want to be paid for doing a favor for a couple of fellas. Just make yourselves to hum.
The horses are hidden.
Good. Wait a minute. You hear that? Somebody's coming. Put up your hands, mister. And you too.
I'd advise you to put that gun away.
And I'd advise you to do as I say.
All right, if you insist. You're Tom Haskell's son, aren't you?
That's right, I am.
You're Jim Haskell, Tom's father.
Suppose you let us ask the questions, mister. Now, who are you?
And how come you're wearing a mask?
It's a long story, son. But I can assure you I'm on the side of the law.
Yeah? Well, what's your business?
If you put that gun away, I'll tell you why my friend and I have come here.
I think you'd better tell us first.
All right, Mrs. Haskell. My friend and I are on the trail of two killers, Moose Miller and Pecos Smith. They robbed the bank in Brazos this morning and shot the teller in cold blood.
We followed their trail as far as Granite Peak, and then we rode here to find out if you'd seen them.
What makes you think they'd head for this place?
You know the answer to that question as well as I do, Haskell.
Put that gun down, Dad.
What's wrong with you, Elizabeth?
Mom, he's lying. These men are dangerous.
Somehow I don't quite believe that. Put the gun down.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dad, those men haven't been here, have they?
I haven't seen anybody.
Shelby?
Gosh, Mom, you don't think Grandpa and I would help out a couple of killers, do you?
No, son. No, of course not.
You notice any strangers in town?
I haven't been to town.
Nobody's been anywhere, mister. Not for a couple of days. So why don't you stop asking questions? We don't know anything about those men you're after.
You heard what my son said?
Yes, ma'am.
Then perhaps you'll go now. You've no business here. Really no business at all.
Sorry, Mrs. Haskell. Bye.
Dad, Shelby, tell me the truth. Those men haven't been here, have they?
Gosh, Mom, how many times do we have to tell you?
Well, that's that.
It's not safe to hide the money here any longer. We've had trouble with that masked man before. I don't like this.
What are you worrying about? They're both gone. Or maybe you think they're coming back.
Either that, or if they spread the word they trail us to Granite Peak, we'll have a dozen posses on our backs. Go after them, Pecos.
Me? Go after them alone?
You heard me.
Why don't we both go?
Because I don't trust the old man any longer. Not after the way he refused our money.
You figure he's thinking about turning us over to the law?
I don't know. But as long as we're holed up here, I want to keep an eye on him. Now get going.
Spend the night here, Dan.
You know, sir, the boy said nobody'd come or gone for 2 days, but he seemed mighty nervous while we were talking to him. It was almost as though he were trying to get us away from the barn.
Yes, I noticed that, too.
Maybe the killers were hiding there.
I don't know. Mrs. Haskell believed her son was telling the truth. She's a fine woman, Dan. I only hope we can catch the crooks without involving the boy.
Well, I hope so, too, sir. But what if the boy is like his grandfather? And what if he lied?
The crooks can't slip through our fingers. I know this territory. This trail is their only avenue of escape. We'll take turns standing guard just in case they leave the farm. Consider yourself lucky that I didn't. Where's your partner? He must still be at the Haskell farm. All right, Dan, get some rope and we'll tie him up. Then we'll ride to the Haskell farm and get Moose Miller.
Right.
Oh, it's you.
Pecos followed the masked man and his friend.
Yeah, I know. Anything happen?
The masked man took him prisoner, and now he's coming to get you.
I gotta get out of here.
Moose,
Yeah, kid, what do you want?
now that Pecos can't be your partner anymore, maybe you can use a new one.
You? Don't make me laugh. That's your first pair of long pants.
I'm the best shot in White River County. Ask Grandpa. And I've been riding since I was knee-high.
You sound like a natural, all right. Look me up in California in 5 or 6 years.
California? Gosh, is that where you're heading?
That's where gold is easy pickings.
You better take me along, Moose. Otherwise, you don't stand much chance getting there.
No? How come?
There's only one trail out of town, the way you rode in. The same way the masked man's coming back.
I'll find the trail later on. Right now, I'm covering ground.
That's just it, Moose. There's no ground to cover.
What do you mean?
We're hemmed in on the north and east by White River, and this time of the year, it's plenty deep and fast.
I'll head south.
That way's Granite Peak, and it's solid. Except I know a secret trail. Found it when I was a kid.
Show it to me, will you, boy?
Sure, Moose. I'll lead you back to the main trail, too.
Say, you're all right. Maybe I'll change my mind about you and take you to California after all.
Gosh, you really mean it?
Sure. Let's go.
Grandpa!
Get on up to the house, Shelby.
I haven't got time to argue with you, Haskell. The masked man and his pal are on their way back here.
That's right. They captured Pecos. Now they're coming to get him.
Well, get going. Nobody's stopping you.
Take it easy, Grandpa. I'm going with Moose. Maybe to California. That's what you've been aiming for me to do, isn't it? Cut loose from the pigs and go places?
Yeah, son. That's what I've been aiming for you to do, but all of a sudden I realized something. It's no good moving out on pigs if you're going to move in with killers. And it's no good having people look up to you if you're dangling at the end of a rope.
Cut the gab, Haskell. Come on, kid.
You're not taking my boy with you, Miller.
Why, you...
Ah! Grandpa! Grandpa! He gave you food, a place to sleep. He was your friend. You had no right hitting him.
Come on, kid. Let's go.
But, Grandpa!
I said, come on. Move. All right, get going. Get on your horse. Hurry up. I'll start leading the way. If you make a false move, I'll drill you through the head. Go on.
Shelby. Shelby. Shelby! Oh. Dad, you're hurt.
No, I'm all right.
Where did Shelby go? Dad, answer me.
With Moose Miller.
Moose Miller.
We lied to you, Elizabeth. Them killers was here. The masked man caught one of them, and now Shelby's gone off with the other one, Miller.
Oh, Dad!
Oh, it's all my fault, filling his head full of ideas. I'm going to town and get the sheriff. It's the masked man and his friend.
Thank heaven you're here. Moose Miller just left and took my boy with him.
They're heading south to Granite Peak. If you hurry, maybe you can catch up with them.
Please, please go after them.
Don't worry, Mrs. Haskell. We'll bring your boy back to you safe and sound. Jim, keep your eye on this man.
Go on, kid.
We're catching up. I hear hoofbeats.
I'll go that way, Dan. You head him off the other way so we can box him in.
Don't try anything funny.
I'm not, Moose. Honest. I've never tried to find my way before at night. Somebody's coming.
Quick, over there.
right, sir?
Yes, Dan. Keep him covered.
Sir?
Thanks. On your horse, son. Everything is under control, Mrs. Haskell. The sheriff has the 2 killers under lock and key. The bank is sending a courier to pick up the stolen money.
You sure you haven't overlooked something, mister?
I am not so sure.
You don't have to worry about me, mister. Honest.
Now, the kind of a grandpa I'm going to be from now on. As Elizabeth said, I was always filling Shelby's head full of wild tales, trying to live my life all over again through him. I didn't stop to think that maybe I might be leading him up the wrong trail. But your coming has taught me a lesson. In fact, it's taught us both a lesson. There's 2 ways for a fellow to look for adventure: by tearing everything down or building everything up. And somehow I like your way best, mister. Because, well, because...
Look what it's done for us.
That's right, son. Adios, my friends.
Gosh, Mom, I wonder who he is.
Why, son, he's the Lone Ranger.
Neighbors, Boggs Emporium on Wheels, Unit Number 1, offers the greatest collection of merchandise ever offered to the citizens of Rockville. Now, in addition, and there's an extra added inducement to each and every one of you to make a $3 purchase, you're going to have your fortunes told by the great Swami Yoganto. Swami, I wish you'd come out here and meet these good people, will you, please? That's him right there, Swami Yoganto. Thank you very much, Swami. All right, friends and neighbors, now who's going to be the first customer?
Well, how much for this pick and that shovel?
That pick and that shovel, my friend, will cost you exactly $3. 6 is 15. $3.15.
I'll take them.
Good. There.
There's your $3. There's your 15 cents.
Thank you, sir. That's the right change exactly. Well, now, since you've spent more than $3, you're entitled to have your fortune told by the great Swami Yoganto.
Well, guess I got nothing to lose.
No, certainly not. Of course you haven't. You know, the great Swami Yoganto has helped people all over this world. All right, friends and neighbors, now who's going to be the next? We've got a collection of stuff here that you can't pass up.
I'm Hard Rock Hazen. Feller outside said...
Be seated, please. Gaze into the crystal ball. I see much gold in the earth. You are a man who seeks such gold.
Anybody could have told that just by looking at me.
Silence. Gaze into the crystal ball. Gaze into that pinpoint of light. Let the light grow bigger and brighter and flow into your mind. You are being swept into the future, into the unknown. The light, think only of the light. Look at me. You are now in a hypnotic trance. You will do everything I say, answer every question I ask.
Yes, sir.
How much money do you have?
$25 cash.
Do you have any gold?
Lots of gold. Keep it hidden.
Where?
In my cabin. Behind the wood, under the stove.
Where is your cabin?
Near Mint Canyon.
I think that will do. When I snap my fingers, you will come out of this trance. You will not remember any of this. The crystal ball tells me you are going to make a long journey. To the east, I believe.
Say, that's right. Do you see anything about Matilda? That's my daughter back in St. Louis.
The crystal ball grows cloudy. I'm afraid that is all for now, Mr. Hazen.
Oh, that's too bad. But, gosh, thanks just the same. I'll be seeing you.
Get your hands up.
What's the idea?
Go get it.
But how did you know?
It's here, all right.
No. I'm thinking that thing.
Let's get away from here.
time, Tonto. Dan won't arrive until sometime this afternoon.
While you make camp, me go to town for supplies.
Well, that won't be necessary. Dan's picking up supplies when he goes through Rockville.
Oh, that's right. Me forgot.
While we're waiting, let's see how Hard Rock Hazen's getting along. His cabin isn't far from here.
Him nice old fellow.
Come on, boy. Hard Rock. Hard Rock. He's wounded.
My gold. They took my gold.
Now, take it easy. You'll be all right. Help me carry him to the bunk, and we'll look at his wound.
Easy. I've been 10 years of saving up that gold.
Yes, sir, and that's a beautiful piece, ma'am. That'll cost you $1.65. Thank you very much. That's the right change. Thank you. Now, friends...
Barnaby, hello. How are you?
Dan, my boy. How are you?
Fine, Barnaby.
Good.
Say, what is all this?
Why, son, this is the greatest merchandising scheme since the invention of the fire sale. What do you hear from our friends, the Lone Ranger and Tonto?
Well, I'm spending my summer vacation with them, but I've been visiting a classmate.
Oh? Will you see him soon?
Yes, just as soon as I bought supplies.
Yeah, well, give him up. Did you say supplies?
Yes, huh?
Oh, well, son, you've come to the right place. What kind of supplies do you need?
Well, I have a list here.
Lord, give it to me just as soon as I fill this out. And while I'm filling it out, I want you to meet the Swami Yaganto. He's my partner in this enterprise.
Swami who?
Swami Yaganto. Oh, an extraordinary man, son. Come on, I want you to meet him.
Look at me. You are now in a trance. You will do everything I tell you, answer every question I ask.
Yes, sir.
How much money do you have?
Not more than $8.
Do you have any gold or jewelry?
No.
What are you doing in Rockville?
Well, I'm on my way to meet friends.
What friends?
The Lone Ranger and Tonto.
Lone Ranger?
Yes, he's my...
Where are you going to meet him?
At his camp near the spring in Mint Canyon.
Is he staying there tonight?
I think so.
It's very interesting. When I snap my fingers, you will come out of this trance. You won't remember telling me a thing. Yes, I see many other honors in store for you. You will become known as...
Oh, Dan, your supplies are ready.
Good. I mean, thank you very much. It's been most interesting.
You must come again.
Thanks.
Boss,
What are you doing here?
don't worry. Nobody saw me come in. I just stopped by to pick up some supplies from Boggs. When I passed the back of the tent, I thought I heard somebody in here talking about the Lone Ranger.
That's right. He's in this area.
Yeah? Well, I don't like it, boss. I had a run-in with the Lone Ranger once, and I don't want another one. Let's clear out.
Don't be a fool. You think I'm going to give up a racket as slick as this one?
What if that masked man gets interested in the jobs we've been pulling?
He won't have a chance. We'll get him before he gets us.
How?
He and the engine are camping near the spring in Mint Canyon. They don't think anybody knows where they are. So, it'll be easy for us to get the jump on them.
Let's find Dobie. I'll tell you both what I want you to do.
Thanks, Tonto. That's good.
Herbs make you sleep. You need plenty rest.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Did you have a good trip?
Fine. How are you, Tonto?
Fine, Dan. Me take supplies.
You'll never guess who sold them to me. Barnaby Boggs.
Barnaby?
Yes, he's converted his old medicine wagon into a traveling store. He calls it Boggs Emporium on wheels. And his partner is a fortune teller named... Who's that?
He's an old friend of ours, Dan. His name is Hard Rock Hazen. He was shot and robbed last night under mysterious circumstances. I'll explain it to you while we prepare supper.
The springs are just ahead. I'll circle around and we'll hit them from both sides. You get in position and wait for my signal. Right.
There's a man over there in the bushes. He's going for his gun.
What is it? What happened?
I don't know.
Say, that's one of the varmints that robbed me.
I didn't. You said they were masked.
They was, but I'd recognize his voice anywhere. Besides, he's wearing the same clothes.
What do you say to that?
Nothing.
You'll change your mind. Meanwhile, we'll take care of that wound. Dan, get the medical kit and bring some rope.
Sure. What'd you do with my gold?
And how did you know where it was hidden?
Why, what are you talking about?
Things might go easier for you if you tell us.
Lone Ranger, look out!
Him get away. It's plenty hard to follow tracks in dark.
You're right, Tonto. Let's go back.
Did he get away?
Yes, Dan. Thank you for saving my life.
If I'd have had my gun, maybe I could have kept him from getting away.
What I can't understand is, how did they know we was here?
Dan, did you mention to anyone we were coming here?
No. Sure, nobody followed me.
Suppose you tell us everything you did the moment you got in Rockville.
I already told you. I ran into Barnaby, and he insisted I meet the Swami who told my fortune. But I didn't say anything to him either.
Hey, that fella's good. He told me I was planning to take a trip, and I was.
He told your fortune, too?
Day before yesterday. First, I figured he was a phony, but when he told me...
Just a minute, Hard Rock. The Swami told your fortune, and then that same night you were robbed.
Well, there's no connection. I didn't mention having any gold.
Maybe you did. Maybe Dan told him he was meeting us here.
But I didn't.
We'll see. Tonto, it'll be daylight soon. I want you and Dan to take this fellow to the sheriff in Rockville and explain what happened. Ask Barnaby to meet me on the outskirts of town. Hard Rock, you'll have to stay here alone. Is that all right?
Sure.
Good. Tonto, ask Barnaby to bring me the best suit of clothes he has in stock. Something my size. And warn him not to tell the Swami he's coming here.
Well, look who's here.
Howdy, Barnaby.
Hi, how are
Good
you?
to see you again.
Thank you.
Say, thanks for bringing the suit.
Oh, shucks, that's all right. I'm glad to oblige you at any time. Say, why all the secrecy?
I'll explain in a minute. Did the sheriff identify the body?
No.
I didn't think he'd be able to. Barnaby, was the traveling unit of the Emporium your idea or the Swami's?
Why, it was Ugando's idea. Why?
Had you known Uganto before?
Oh, sure. We were with the same medicine show. His real name is Steve Smith. Yeah, used to be a hypnotist.
A hypnotist? Well, that would explain everything.
It doesn't explain anything to me. Hey, what are you fellas talking about?
I believe your friend Uganto is using hypnotism to help him rob your customers.
Hypnotism? What that?
Hypnotism? Why, that's the ability to induce a sleep-like trance in which a man's mind responds to suggestion and direction.
You see, Tonto, some doctors use hypnotism to help their patients.
But why people let Uganto hypnotize them?
And they probably didn't know he was. It's impossible to hypnotize a man who's on guard or who doesn't want to be hypnotized.
Jay, do you mean to tell me that you think that Steve Smith is responsible for these robberies?
Yes? Will you help us expose him?
Well, yes, I will, but I sure hope you're wrong.
Kimasabi, you have planned to trap Swami?
Yes, Tonto, I have. I'm going to put on the suit that Barnaby brought me and disguise my face. Then I'll take a room at the hotel and arrange for you and Dan to remain there while I...
Dobie's body's at the sheriff's office. Suppose they ask me to identify him.
Why should they? Nobody's ever seen you two together. Dobie was killed before he even had a chance to talk.
I only said I thought I killed him. Suppose he says something.
If he had, they'd have been after you before now. Besides...
Hey, where is everybody? I want a little service.
Wait out back.
Who's the proprietor of this preposterous establishment? Come. Own up to it, someone. Anyone here?
I'm sorry, sir. I was delayed.
Are you the owner of this emporium of tin pans? This haberdashery on wheels?
Well, yes, sir.
Sir, I've come to purchase a money belt.
A money belt? Oh, yes, sir.
That's right.
Excuse me. Now, there's a money belt there, sir. See, all you do is just pull these little...
My good man, I've been associated with royalty. I've wined and dined with the crown heads and bald heads of Europe.
Do I impress you of being a fugitive from a poorhouse?
Why, no, sir.
Then take away that receptacle of small change and bring me something large.
You mean you want a larger money belt than this?
My friend, 4 times larger.
Well, I don't think I've got one 4 times larger. Say, how about 4 money belts?
Good idea, my friend. Good idea.
There you are, sir. There's 4 of them.
How much will that be?
$12.
There you are, Junior.
Oh, that's $20. Well, you've got some change coming here.
Keep the change. Buy yourself a couple of boxes of cigars.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Tell me, is this swarmy fella any good in telling fortunes?
Oh, yes, he's very good.
While you're wrapping these parcels, I think I'll have a little confab with him. Perhaps he can tell me how to make another $1 million. Where will I find this swarmy feller?
Why, he's in his tent over there.
Thank you, my good man. Thank you.
Yes.
Be seated, please.
Quite an impressive setup you have here, Swarmy. Reminds me of Bombay. Missouri, I mean.
Please, if I am to tell the future, you must concentrate on that speck of light in the crystal ball.
Crystal ball? Oh, yes, of course.
The light lies deep within the heart of the crystal. Let the light grow bigger and brighter and flow into your mind. You are being swept into the future, into the unknown. The light, think only of the light. You are now in a hypnotic trance. You will do everything I say, answer every question I ask.
I will.
Who's there? How much money do you have?
More than I'll ever use.
How much money do you have on you now?
Only $300. I don't carry much unless it's necessary.
Why do you need 4 money belts?
Because I have more money in my hotel room.
Where in your room?
Room 12, 2nd floor, back.
And where is it hidden?
It's hidden in the mattress.
Thanks. When I snap my fingers, you will come out of this trance and you won't remember any of this. I see you making much money. I see gold mines, oil wells, many profitable business ventures.
In that case, Farmy, I can relax and take it easy. Anything else, Farmy?
Crystal ball grows cloudy. I'm afraid that is all.
Well, thank you, Swami. Good night.
Thank you.
Yeah, see you again.
There's your package, sir. I do hope that everything is satisfactory.
Quite satisfactory.
The Swami should look into the crystal ball for his own future.
Good day, sir.
Spike! Yeah, boss. There's a get-rich-quick millionaire at the hotel, room 12.
I thought you said we were going to lie low.
This is too good to miss. He's got a fortune stuffed in his mattress.
No fooling.
Get after it.
Sure.
What are you doing?
Well, I was just...
Get inside.
Now, look, Steve, you got this all wrong. I didn't hear a word that you told me.
Look me in the eye. I want the truth. You understand the whole truth. Now, what did you hear?
Everything.
What made you suspicious?
Well, the Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger?
Yes.
Maybe you better tell me all about it, Barnaby.
$5. Raise your hands. You. What are you doing here?
Tonto, get his gun. Spike Naylor. How long have you been working for Yoganto?
I don't know what you mean.
Steve Smith, alias Yoganto, was the only one who knew there was money hidden in the mattress. Dan, get the sheriff while we tie him up.
Yes, sir.
Get the hands up. You got to.
That's right. I'll get inside there. Don't try any tricks.
Dan, what...
Drop your guns or your friends are gone.
He was out in the hall. I didn't see him until
I said shut up. Drop your guns. Now get your hands up.
Nice going, boss. How'd you figure it out?
It was easy. I persuaded Boggs to talk.
What did you do to him?
He's in a trance. I'll decide what to do with him after I've disposed of you.
You'll not shoot us.
You don't think so?
The shot would be heard in town. You'd never get away with it.
That's a chance I'm willing to take a risk on.
You'd rather hang for murder than to go to jail for robbery?
That's about the size of it, mister.
That was real teamwork.
Thanks. I'll get the sheriff now.
Good. We'll tie them up while you're gone.
I can't tell you what it means to me to get my gold back. Now I can go back east and see Matilda.
It's a good thing Spike confessed and told us where the loot was hid.
Confession saved a lot of trouble.
That's right, Tonto. We've recovered almost everything Yoganto and his men stole, and it's being returned to its rightful owners. Goodbye, Barnaby.
Goodbye.
You keep on with that Emporium on wheels. It's a good idea, even if Yoganto did think of it.
Oh, don't mention that scoundrel's name to me.
Next time you pick out a partner, you be more careful.
Yes, you can bet your life I will. Say, you don't know of a good, reliable snake charmer, do you?
I'm afraid not. Goodbye, Hard Rock.
Goodbye, Lone Ranger. There goes the finest man I've ever known.
Yes, Hard Rock, a great many people, including myself, feel the same way about it. You know, Hard Rock, the West just wouldn't be the West without the Lone Ranger.
Howdy, sir. Well, has Mac Vickers told you who beat him up?
If he had, you and your boss would be in jail.
That's not a very friendly attitude.
I'm not paid to be friendly with crooks.
Now, what's this about Thomason?
He claims he hasn't enough money.
Well, he's lying. Now, you tell him to pay for the protection or his store is liable to burn. Who's next?
Sam Walker says...
Morrison and his wife just went into the bank.
Oh, they did? Oh, that's good. Now, our new sheriff is about to learn another lesson. You go on over back of the bank and keep your eye on him.
Don't you trust old man Pierce?
Pierce is an honest banker, and I never trust men who are honest.
You mean you're going to foreclose?
I'm sorry, Jack, but I have no choice.
We'll pay off the mortgage as soon as we market cattle. Since Jack's been sheriff, he hasn't had time.
Mrs. Morrison, in business, there's no room for friendly feelings toward...
This isn't just business. You're one of the men who urged Jack to run for sheriff. You knew that meant neglecting the ranch.
Well, we hoped that you'd have Hutch Conant behind bars, but now...
How can Jack do anything to that crook if no one would testify against him?
I know, Mrs. Morrison, but...
Now, wait a minute, Pierce. When Sheriff Riley was killed in that so-called accident, you said that Conant and his crooks had run this town long enough. All right, so I agreed to run for sheriff. Now, my cattle were stolen and my barn was burned down. And you know that's why I had to borrow money.
You've a right to be bitter.
I'm a lot worse than bitter. You people elected me sheriff, and since then, not a soul in Nassau has backed me up in anything I've tried to do. Conant gets away with murder, and no one will testify against him.
And you talk about foreclosing. I never knew money meant that much.
It isn't the money.
Well, then what is it? Oh, so now you're taking orders from Conant, huh? He told you to foreclose.
I have a wife and children. I couldn't risk their lives by...
Well, you're willing to risk my life and Shirley's life. Don't you know you can't fight evil by hiring someone to fight it for you? You got to take some of the risk yourself.
I'm sorry, Jack.
All right. Extend the mortgage just one more week. Give me that much of a chance.
What could you accomplish in 1 week?
Well, Conant was mixed up in a murder before he came here to Nassau, and a friend of mine is investigating.
A friend? A lawman?
Well, he's worked for the law many times. I've asked him to see what he could learn about Conant's activities in Blanchard City. Now, when he finds enough evidence to establish Conant's guilt, he's to give it all to me. I've arranged to meet him here within the week.
I wish you luck, but I just don't dare risk even 1 week.
And I'm supposed to enforce the law for the benefit of people like you. Come on, Shirley. I need fresh air.
Hey, Jack,
Having a little trouble at the bank, folks?
What do you think?
Well, if Claude was unreasonable, I might be able to help.
We don't need your kind of help.
Hate to see you lose the ranch. Now, why don't you let me pay off the loan for you, huh?
You can't bribe me, Conant. I told you that a long time ago. Come on, Sheriff.
Now, wait a minute, Morrison. You can't fight me any longer. You're just being a stepping fool. I run this town. I could make you the highest priced lawman in the territory.
In 1 week, you won't be running anything. You'll be under arrest for murder.
Maybe we'd better arrange for another accident. No, we couldn't risk killing 2 sheriffs in a row.
Hey, boss. Pierce did what you told him.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's something else, though. Morrison's having you investigated. And from the way he talked, it sounded like he's having somebody nosing around asking questions of Blanchard City.
That could be bad, Hutch. I know. Look, do you think you could forge Morrison's handwriting?
I can forge anything.
Why? Well, Morrison's going to leave town. And I want it to look like it was his own idea. Come on.
How things go, Kimasabi?
Those rumors Morrison heard were true. Conant was in Blanchard City at the time Metcalf was murdered. Unfortunately, the only man who saw the killing died last month.
That's not good.
No, Tonto, it isn't. Somehow we'll have to find another way to help Morrison bring Conant to justice. We'd better ride over to Morrison's home. We should be able to make it by tomorrow.
I'm going now, darling. Oh, Mrs. Raymond's a fiend for punctuality.
Have a good time, dear.
I won't go if you don't want me to. Are you sure I can't help?
Not unless you know where I can get $2,000. I'm writing to the bank in Kingston. But why they should risk money in a town run by a crook?
Maybe your masked friend will come before the end of the week. With Conant in jail, everything will be different.
I've given up believing in miracles.
Oh, don't talk like that, Jack. It's not like you.
I'm sorry, honey. You run along to your meeting. I'll finish my letter.
Goodbye, darling. Oh, I'll be home in time to prepare supper.
Well, you better be.
He's alone now. Let's go. All right, get your hands up.
What's the idea?
Well, you've been a nuisance long enough.
Now, don't be a fool. Anything happens to me, the folks in town will know you're responsible.
Go pack his clothes.
What about the Rangers? You made Sheriff Riley's death look like an accident, but another accident might be pretty hard to explain.
Who said anything about an accident? You're merely going to leave town.
Now, how do you expect to sell that bill of goods? I wouldn't walk off without saying anything to anybody.
I've taken care of that, too.
What's that?
Well, this is a note you're going to leave your wife. You see, Gullion here is a handwriting expert.
Well, you...
Thanks, Gullion.
You shouldn't have let him get that close.
What happened? Well, it seems our friend here didn't think much of my idea. Go on packing his clothes.
I'll get his horse.
You better bring back a rope. We better tie him up while he's still out.
Right.
Don't be alarmed, Mrs. Morrison. We're friends of your husband's.
That mask. Are you the Lone Ranger?
That's right, ma'am. And this is Tonto. Is Jack home?
No, he isn't.
Oh, we're sorry we disturbed you. We'll go on to his office.
He isn't there either. I don't know where he is. He's just disappeared. You're his friend. You know Jack wouldn't do anything dishonorable.
Of course he wouldn't. What's this all about?
Well, yesterday afternoon when I left Jack, he was terribly discouraged, and you know, about Conant.
Yes, go on.
When I came back yesterday, he'd packed his clothes and just gone out. I found this note on the table.
Use this to pay off the rest of our debts. I'll get in touch with you when things quiet down. What did he mean?
He left 4 $100 bills with the note.
There must be some logical explanation. Maybe he...
Don't you see? We didn't have any money. Where could Jack have found $400?
Is this his handwriting?
Yes. Don't you understand? People would think Conant bribed Jack to leave town.
Do you think that, Mrs. Morrison?
No, of course not, but I can't think of any other explanation. He's come back.
Who is it?
Only Mr. Pierce.
We don't want anyone to know we're here. May we wait in the next room?
Of course. I'll get rid of him as soon as I can.
Where's your husband?
He isn't here.
He sent me $2,000 in cash, along with this letter. And I brought along your receipt for the money.
Here's your money. I hope your conscience lets you enjoy it.
Maybe I didn't stand up to Conant, but at least I didn't sell my soul to him.
You don't know that money came from Conant.
Yes, I do, too. Yesterday, Conant came into the bank and drew $5,000 from his account, and he was paid in money that had just come in from Austin. That $2,000 for Jack was part of that same money.
I can't believe it.
Neither do I.
An outlaw.
I'm not an outlaw, but I wear this mask.
Then what are you?
A man who believes that Jack Morrison wouldn't accept a bribe.
You're the only man in town who does.
Well, that's a possibility. May I see that letter, Mrs. Morrison?
It's Jack's handwriting.
It looks the same.
Why, of course it is. Jack said yesterday he was getting evidence to hang Conant, and Conant gave him $5,000 to get out of town.
There's one thing you're overlooking, Mr. Pierce.
What's that?
An honest man not take bribe.
And Jack Morrison's an honest man. May I look through your desk?
Of course. Oh, there's an unfinished letter of Jack's if you want to compare the handwriting.
Well, I'm not an authority on handwriting. I just want to compare the paper.
This paper rough and heavy.
Look at this letter Jack wrote you. Do you have any paper like this around the house?
Why, no. Where did Jack get it?
That's what I'm wondering.
You mean these may be forgeries?
It's a possibility, Mr. Pierce. Jack told you he was getting evidence to hang Conant. Did he tell anyone else?
He practically told Conant.
And Conant may be behind this whole thing to get Jack out of the way.
Good heavens.
I'm going to ask you not to mention this to anyone until we return.
Where are you going?
Well, Tonto and I are going to circle the ranch and try to pick up Jack's trail.
If what you say is true, they may have killed him.
I certainly hope not, Mrs. Morrison. We'll do the best we can. There are the tracks, Tonto. One of the horses has a right foot that toes in. The prints match those we found in the barn where Morrison kept his horse. But he's not riding alone. It's beginning to look as if my hunch was right. Come on.
Has he been behaving himself?
Yeah. How are things going?
Oh, fine, fine. The whole town's convinced that he was bribed.
What are you talking about?
About the $5,000 bribe you took to leave town.
You're crazy. You'd never convince any of my friends I'd do a thing like that.
Well, suit yourself. But the whole town's cursing you up, down, and sideways for running out on them.
You want to put Gullion up for sheriff again?
I am. But you won't be around this time to mess it up.
Now, what are you going to do with me?
What's your guess? I only kept you around just in case there might be trouble. You might be useful, but I don't have to worry now. When it gets dark, you take him out in the desert and bury him deep.
Well, it's not going to be that easy.
Isn't it?
No. A friend of mine is showing your picture around Blanchard City, asking a lot of questions about the murder of a man named Metcalf.
What do you know about Metcalf?
Quite a lot. If you're identified as the man who murdered him, my friend's going to bring me the evidence. And in case I'm not here, he's to turn it over to the Texas Rangers.
What's the name of this friend of yours?
I think I told you enough.
What's the name of that friend of yours and where you going to meet him? Now, come on, answer me.
Why should I? You're going to kill me anyway.
Let me work him over. I'll make him talk.
Yeah, that's a good idea. He's all yours, Tiger. Let me know when you break him down.
Well, it's no use, Tonto. The ground's too hard. They evidently had time enough to cover their trail.
We have no proof. We have no clues. Now we lose trail. It's like trying to send smoke signal without fire.
Tonto, I have an idea. It's true that the man who saw the killing in Blanchard City is dead. But I don't think Conant knows that. I'm going to write a letter addressed to Sheriff Morrison. You take it to town and pretend you're trying to deliver it to...
Pardon me, sir. Sheriff Morrison not in office. Maybe you see him go in cafe?
What do you want with him?
Me have letter.
A letter?
A man asked me to give to Sheriff Morrison.
Let me see it. The man who gave you this, what did he look like?
Him tall and have dark hair.
Was he wearing a badge or anything like that?
No, him not lawman.
I'll tell you what, Ensign. I'm a friend of Morrison's. I'll see that he gets this.
Man asked me to give to Sheriff Morrison himself.
Look, Ensign, I'm doing you a favor. Now, you run along and don't worry.
Maybe you're right. Thank you.
Any luck? Never saw anything like it. He just won't talk.
Well, maybe we'll have to bring his wife over here. I'm sure he won't want to see her get hurt.
That'd save a lot of wear on my knuckles.
All right, I'll tell you what to do. You go ahead and ride out to the... See who that is.
An engine just brought this for Morrison.
For Morrison? How did he know he was here?
He didn't. He was looking for him. Blanchard City identification positive. You may arrest Conant immediately. But if you'd rather check the evidence before taking action, I'll be in the Tall Rocks north of town. LR.
Holy mackerel.
You say an engine gave you this?
Yeah, he said a man asked him to deliver it. I told the engine I'd do it for him.
Well, that's using your head. You go out to the Tall Rocks and get rid of the evidence.
How about this fellow LR?
You get rid of him, too.
Maybe I'd better go along.
No, you stay here with Morrison. LR's liable to become suspicious if he sees two men riding up.
Did anybody go for the bait?
Me find man outside cafe who act plenty interested in letter. Him insist on taking it to sheriff himself. But after me give him letter, him open it and read.
Good.
After him read letter, him go into cafe. Later, another feller come out and mount horse ride this way. Me take shortcut.
And he should be here any minute. I'll build up the fire so he'll be able to locate us easily.
Me get scout out of sight.
Fine. We'll hide behind these rocks.
Dirty owl hoot, you like to tore off my fingers.
You're lucky it wasn't worse.
What do you want?
Information. You work for Hutch Conant, don't you?
What makes you think so?
You came here because Conant was tricked into thinking I had evidence against him. You walked into a trap, mister.
You don't have anything on him.
Not yet. But I'll have plenty after you're finished talking.
I've got nothing to say.
I'll give you just 5 seconds to change your mind.
You mean you'd kill me?
You not talk, you no use to us.
That's right, Tonto.
No, wait. I'll talk. What do you want to know?
Has Morrison been murdered?
No. He's alive. Honest he is.
I hope you're telling the truth. We'll tie him, Tonto, and then get the whole story.
Who is it?
I'm back, boss.
Just a minute, Tiger. Why don't you take care of that?
Go for your gun.
Who are you?
The man's voice I imitated didn't succeed in killing me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I wrote Sheriff Morrison that letter.
You're L.R.?
That's right. The Lone Ranger.
The Lone Ranger?
Draw your gun with your fingertips and put it on the desk. Easy like.
What do you want with me?
Where'll I find Jack Morrison?
Well, I don't know. They say he left town.
Never mind the lies, Conant. Your gunslinger told me he was being kept prisoner somewhere in this building.
Well, he's crazy. I haven't seen him for 2 days.
I don't believe you.
All right, go ahead. Search the place yourself, then.
I'll do that. But first, I'm taking you to jail.
You don't have any authority to arrest me, mister.
You're mistaken, Conant. Morrison deputized me before I went to Blanchard City.
Look, Lone Ranger, I'm a wealthy man. I'll make you a deal. Now, suppose you forget what you learned in Blanchard City.
First, tell me where I'll find Morrison.
If I turn Morrison over to you, and I'm not saying that I could, would you forget about Metcalf?
All I can promise is that you'll have a fair trial.
Well, that's not good enough.
Some people say you don't deserve more than that. Come on, we're wasting time.
Well, if I'm going to go to jail, then I'll need...
Keep your hands away from that drawer.
I was just going to bring some cigars along.
You'll have to send for them.
I'm afraid that won't be necessary.
Drop your gun, mister.
You heard him. You better do as he says. And the other one, too. Yeah. Yes, I like it much better this way.
Who is he, Hutch?
Well, he says he's the Lone Ranger. But from what I've heard, the Lone Ranger wouldn't let himself be captured so easily.
You're quite right.
You mean you're not the Lone Ranger?
I mean that I don't intend to be captured.
Well, I'd say that's been taken care of.
I'd say you're wrong, Conant.
Tonto!
All right, Conant, drop your gun.
We have them covered, Miss Eddie.
Thanks, Tonto. Keep your eye on them while I check the hidden room. Jack, can you hear me?
Oh, the masked man.
Now, take it easy. Everything is going to be all right. That's exactly what happened, Jack. After Conant was arrested for abducting you, the townspeople came forward with enough evidence to hang him and to put his men behind bars for the rest of their lives.
I'll never forget what you've done.
Neither should I.
We knew you'd been framed because we knew you wouldn't accept a bribe.
Well, I don't know about letting the money he sent Mr. Pierce really go to pay off the mortgage.
Everybody in town wants to use money that way.
They're grateful for the lesson you taught them.
The lesson?
That's right, Jack. No matter how many sheriffs, policemen, marshals a community may have, real law enforcement depends upon the courage and integrity of every individual citizen. Goodbye, Mrs. Morrison.
Goodbye.
Keep up the good work, Jack. Adios.
Bye.
Jack, I'm so proud of you.
That's nice. Tell me more.
I'm serious. I'm proud that you stood up to Conant. I'm proud of the example you set. And I'm proud that you're a friend of the Lone Ranger.
You talked to Marshal Beetson, Kemosabe?
Yes, Donald. There's been another holdup this time, near the town of Greasewood.
That makes 6 in 1 month. We go to Greasewood?
Oh, I think we'd better head for Mesa Junction.
But there are no holdups near Mesa Junction.
That's right, Tonto. But every stage that's been robbed either has been on its way to Mesa Junction or had passed through it.
You think maybe bandits have headquarters there?
That I don't know. I suspect someone in town is giving them information.
Bandits only rob stages with valuable cargo.
Beetson says they've avoided every trap he's set for them.
Them plenty clever.
They're clever, all right. We've got to stop them before they bankrupt every business in this territory. Let's get mounted.
Morning, Julie.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Here, let me help you with your thing.
I can manage, thank you.
Julie, I'm sorry about last night. I didn't mean those things I said.
Didn't you?
I was angry because you broke our date and, well, when I found out you were having dinner with Doug Stewart,
You jumped to conclusions. And you thought I was interested in Mr. Stewart because he's a banker and the richest man in town.
I didn't say that, Julie.
but you thought it.
No, I didn't.
Well, for your information, I've been commissioned to paint his portrait.
No fooling.
Yes.
Gosh, I must have sounded like an idiot.
Well, is this a confession or an apology?
Both, I guess. Are you still angry with me?
I guess I'm too happy to be angry with anybody this morning. This portrait means I'll earn enough money that I can go on with my tour.
You mean you're leaving Mesa Junction?
Well, I've been here a month already. And, Will, I want to paint this whole wonderful West for all the world to see. Say, I better be getting on my horse and get out to Scorpion Rock before the light fails.
Let me go with you.
Now, I've told you a dozen times, I can't paint when somebody's watching me.
I wouldn't be in the way.
Yes, you will. I'll be back by lunch and I'll see you then.
You mean you'll have lunch with me?
Well, I've just invited myself, didn't I?
You're late.
I couldn't make it earlier, Hack, but I've got news.
Another gold shipment?
Better than that. I had dinner with the town banker last night. He let slip they're expecting a money shipment today, and there won't even be a guard on the stage.
Yeah, great. A couple more jobs like the last two, and we'll be set for life.
This is the last job we'll pull around here.
Something go wrong?
I just don't like to crowd my luck, that's all.
Heck, Julie, what are you worried about? You got Sheriff Harrington eating out of your hand.
There's lots of sheriffs and lots of towns. We'll lie low a week and then we'll move on.
Well, what about the gold and stuff we've hidden here on Blue Mountain?
We'll divide it before we leave. You better get going. The stage goes through Summit Pass in about 15 minutes.
When do we see you?
I'll be at the hideout later this week. If anything goes wrong this morning, I'll be at Scorpion Rock, about 5 miles east of here.
They had a schedule.
We can overtake him. Come on.
Don't shoot. I've stopped.
Take the passengers.
I haven't got any passengers.
Then toss down that strong box and be quick about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now come on down yourself.
Oh, what are you going to do to me?
Just do as I say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, boy.
Now turn around.
Listen, you ain't got no call to do anything.
I said turn
I gave
around.
you all of this.
Like taking candy from a kid.
Only this stuff's a lot sweeter than candy.
Easy, fella. Easy.
What happened?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Well, I think they slugged me, 'cause well, you're too late, mister. Them other road agents took the money.
We not outlaws.
Well, he's wearing a mask.
That doesn't mean I'm an outlaw. Suppose you tell us what happened.
As if you didn't know. Them two masked pals of yours held me up in Summit Pass and
They took the money shipment.
Some had passed only a few miles back, Kimasabi.
You think you can drive the stagecoach into town?
I guess so.
All right. We'll backtrack you and try to pick up the outlaw's trail.
You mean you're going after him?
Yes. Tell the sheriff in Mesa Junction we'll get in touch with him later. Adios. This looks like the place, Tonto. One of the horses lost a shoe.
Them dragged something heavy back that way.
Let's take a look. Empty, of course.
And box that big whole lot of money.
Let's try to catch up with them.
Look, Kimasabi. Girl paint picture.
Maybe she saw the outlaws. From here you can see the whole valley.
We ask?
Right.
Stay where you are.
Don't let my mask alarm you. We're not bandits.
I don't care who you are. Don't come any closer.
We only want to ask a question.
Well, what is it?
2 men robbed the stage about an hour ago.
Not again.
We lost their trail at the river. I thought perhaps you might have seen them.
No, I haven't seen anybody at all.
Have you been here at Scorpion Rock all morning, miss?
Since 8 o'clock. I have to be early because the afternoon light flattens the shadows.
And you came directly from town?
Yes, why?
But your horse
That's all right, Tonto. Thank you very much, Miss,
Gregory. Julia Gregory.
Perhaps we'll meet again. Adios.
Girl not tell truth. Her not come direct from Mesa Junction.
I know, Tonto, but I didn't want to put her on her guard.
Her horse have black mud on feet. Only red clay between here and town.
We'll pick up her trail, backtrack, and then find out where she's been. Let's go. Tonto, look at these footprints. She met 2 men up here on Blue Mountain, then doubled back to Scorpion Rock.
Kimasabi, that horse have 1 shoe missing. Prints like ones we find at Holden.
I think I know now how the outlaws get their information about the gold shipments.
Girl painter, tell him.
Yes, Tonto. I'll go talk to the sheriff. We'll take the back way so we won't attract attention. Sheriff, I'm not an outlaw.
What do you want?
I want to talk to you.
Say, aren't you the man that stopped the runaway stage?
That's right. Did the driver give you my message?
Sure, but I thought he was loco. Masked men don't usually operate on my side of the law.
My friend and I followed the bandits' trail to the river, but we lost their tracks.
Yeah. Same old story. I sent a posse out after him, but... Well, this outfit's too smart.
Well, they weren't smart this time. Tell me, do you know a girl named Julie Gregory?
Did anything happen to Julie?
She's all right.
Every time she goes out alone to paint, I worry myself sick.
Does she go out often?
Almost every day. She's making a tour of the West, painting scenery and stuff like that.
You know Miss Gregory quite well, don't you?
I do. As a matter of fact, if I get up enough nerve, I'm going to ask her to marry me.
I see. That rather complicates matters.
What do you mean?
Well, Sheriff, I don't know how to tell you this, but...
What is it?
Well, I have reasons to believe Miss Gregory is mixed up with the crooks who've been pulling these holdups.
You're out of your mind.
I suspected you'd think so. She went to Blue Mountain this morning and...
She went to Scorpion Rock.
Yes, but first she met 2 men on Blue Mountain. The same 2 men who robbed the stagecoach.
Don't try to tell me that Julie's mixed up in anything crooked.
Sheriff, I understand how you feel.
Get out!
Get out before I forget I'm an officer of the law.
All right. I hoped we could have worked together.
You see Sheriff Kimasabi?
Yes, Tonto. He's so much in love with Julie Gregory that he wouldn't listen to me.
A man in love only hear what he want to hear.
Somehow we have to make that woman give herself away and implicate the men she's working with.
We try fake gold shipment, maybe?
No, we'll need the sheriff's cooperation to do that.
That'd be hard to do.
Suppose we try to frighten her into doing something foolish.
What you want me to do?
I want you to find the stagecoach driver. Get a complete description of the bandits.
But them wear masks.
Yes, but find out what kind of clothes they were wearing. Anything that he can remember. Then buy me some old clothes. I'm going to put on a disguise. There she is, Tonto. Wait for me in the trees where I change clothes.
You be careful, Kimasabi.
Julie,
Yes.
I've got to see you.
Oh, what on earth's the matter?
Are you in any kind of trouble?
Oh, not that I know of.
Please, Julie, you can tell me.
But I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to tell you I'm in love with you. I want you to marry me.
Well, really, Will, this is hardly the time or place to discuss such things.
But, Julie.
Beg pardon, young lady.
Why don't you look where you're going?
I'm sorry, miss. Hope I didn't hurt you.
I'm quite all right.
Say, aren't you the young lady I saw up on Blue Mountain this morning?
Blue Mountain?
I'm afraid you have me mistaken with somebody else.
No, sirree. I wouldn't forget a pretty face as yours. I saw you up there talking to two men.
I'm afraid you've made a mistake.
No, ma'am. With these store-bought specs, I can see a mosquito for 400 yards. I saw you all righty. You were talking to two men. And the big one was wearing a black and red shirt. And the other one...
Will, for heaven's sake.
Look, old-timer, the lady says she wasn't on Blue Mountain, so let's not argue about it. Suppose you just run along and tend to your own business.
You mean you want me to leave?
That's the general idea.
Well, then why didn't you say so? Nothing I hate worse than a man that beats around the bush and don't say what he means.
Thanks.
Wait a minute.
Well, what is it?
Julie, you're hiding something.
Don't be absurd. Just because some crazy old man says he...
He's the second person to claim that you met two men on Blue Mountain this morning.
Somebody else says he saw me?
Yes.
Well, it must be another girl that looks like me, because I was at Scorpion Rock all morning.
Look, Julie, if it's a case of mistaken identity, we ought to clear it up. You see, those two men on Blue Mountain may be the two men that held up the stage.
Really, Will, I just don't understand you. One minute you tell me you love me, and the next minute you accuse me of...
I'm not accusing you of anything. What's the matter?
My watch. It's gone.
Were you wearing it?
Well, I had it on this morning. I could have lost it, but... That old man. I'll bet he took it when he pretended to bump into me.
Why, that old scoundrel. I'll bet that's what he did. Wait here.
How things go, Kimasabi?
Fine. I have a hunch Miss Gregory will be leaving town in a very few minutes.
Her horse tied behind hotel.
You'd better keep an eye on it. While I'm removing this disguise and putting on my clothes, we'll...
Get your hands up. Go on, raise your hands. You're under arrest.
What's first, Sheriff?
For stealing that lady's watch.
Well, I didn't steal anybody's watch.
Him not thief.
That's right.
I happen to think different. You two are going to jail.
To jail? Well, that's a fine kettle of fish. It just isn't right when a citizen around here has to be accused of taking...
You're not making noise.
Good work, Tonto. Get a rope and we'll tie him.
Your voice, you're not an old man.
That's right, Sheriff. I had to resort to trickery.
The masked man.
Here, rope and gag.
Good. All right, Sheriff, turn around. Sorry, Sheriff, but if I turn you loose, you'll ruin our whole plan. While I finish tying him and remove my disguise, you keep an eye on Miss Gregory.
Let me do that.
If she leaves before I join you, follow her and leave a mark at the crossroads.
Get your hands up, Injun. Draw your gun with your fingertips and let it drop. Now, ride up the trail ahead of me and don't try anything.
Julie, what's the idea?
Oh, we've got to get out of here.
What happened?
I was seen talking to you this morning, and Harrington's getting suspicious.
Who's the engine?
I don't know. He was following me. I ran into him earlier riding with a masked man.
A masked man?
Wait a minute. Is your name Tonto?
What difference does it make?
It might make plenty. Was this masked man riding a big white stallion?
Yes, why?
Then he must have been the Lone Ranger.
Huh?
We've got to get out of here fast. Get rid of those horses, then stand guard on the trail while Julie and I load the stuff.
All right, but hurry it up, huh?
Go on.
Open the box and load the saddlebags.
All right. Thanks, Julie. He's out cold. Maybe we ought to tie him up.
There's not enough time. Lock him in the closet.
Throw your guns easy, mister. You're covered. Now get inside. Look what I've got.
The masked man.
Yeah, he walked right into it.
Well, now, this is real cozy.
What have you done to my friend?
You mean the engine?
If you've harmed him.
Don't worry. We've taken care of him. And now we're going to take care of you.
What do you intend to do with him?
There's only one thing we can do. We'll have to kill him.
No.
Act right, Julie.
Are you willing to add murder to your list of crimes?
Well, I guess we have no other choice. Go ahead.
This is going to be a pleasure.
Nice going, Tonto. As soon as we tie you, we're taking you to the sheriff.
Give me a gun. You, get up. Stand beside girl.
I let Julie make such a complete fool out of me. I even thought I was in love with her.
Don't take it so hard, Will.
Oh, you got back all the money they stole, and she and her two pals are in jail.
Woman with pretty face and evil heart always make trouble.
That's right. Next time you fall for a gal, son, be careful.
There isn't going to be any next time.
The last man I heard say that was happily married within 2 months. Come on, Tonto. Adios.
A masked man on the side of the law. I still don't get it.
I didn't understand it either, till the Indian told me.
You mean you know who he is?
Yes, Hutch. We've been face to face with a legend. He's the Lone Ranger.
Under the sky, secrets glow. 1,000 whispers start to flow. The moonlight dances soft and slow. The night's a story we don't yet know. Whispered stars, they call my name. Burning bright, they fan the flame. Through the dark, we're all the same. Chasing dreams we cannot tame. The wind, it hums a love.
Howdy, Cassius. You want to see me?
Yeah, sit down, Smiley. Sit down. Rest yourself.
Now, skip the sociability. I got a newspaper to get out.
Patience, my boy. Patience. That's one of the virtues, or haven't you heard?
Now, virtue's a little out of my line. Now, look, you going to tell me what this is all about, you conniving old shyster?
All right. All right. I got you over here because I thought you might be slightly interested to learn that it finally happened.
It has? Just the way we planned it?
Exactly. Last night, Colonel Ingersoll, editor and publisher of the Daily Star, made out his final will and testament.
Skip all that. Get to the important part.
You mean the legacy? Well, the sole heir is none other than that smiling and gracious young man who's captured the hearts of Cactus City. I refer to your friend and mine, Smiley Phillips.
I told you I could pull it off. All I needed was a little time to have that old fool eaten right out of my hand.
Well, that is the end of Phase A. We now proceed to Phase B.
Phase B?
Yes. In this safe, I've got enough evidence to blow the lid off of Caprock County. Most of the cattlemen and miners around here have family skeletons in their closet, and I've got all the documents right here to prove it.
You mean blackmail?
Well, let's just say that the advertising rates of the Daily Star will be a trifle steep from now on.
Well, that's a great scheme, Cassius, but I'm not running the paper yet. Old Ingersoll's very much alive. Anyway, even if I was in charge, we couldn't pull off such a stunt. Not as long as honest Newt Hubbard's sheriff.
I've anticipated that. I think I've devised a plan to eliminate both sources of irritation. And as soon as we have control of the newspaper, we'll elect a sheriff of our own choosing.
I'd be pleased to know how you intend to do that.
I'm sure that you would. Just one thing more, Smiley. Don't ever get over-ambitious. If you're tempted to double-cross me, remember, I've got enough evidence in that safe to put a rope around your neck.
Double-cross you? The thought never entered my mind.
Just make sure that it never does, Smiley. Make sure that it never does.
Tonto, our old friend Sheriff Hubbard seems to be in trouble.
How that, Kimisami?
This newspaper, the Cactus City Star, is viciously attacking him. Its editor, Colonel Ingersoll, deliberately accuses him of coddling criminals, openly inviting the worst element to settle in Cactus City.
Him not do that.
No, Tonto. Sheriff Hubbard is fair and just. He wants anyone accused of a crime to have an honest trial. No more of the old-time lynch law.
Why you suppose editor attack him, Kimisami?
Well, progress always brings reforms. There'll always be people who are wary and suspicious of reforms.
Colonel Ingersoll old-fashioned?
Yes, Tonto. Like too many others, Ingersoll's idea of justice is a hemp rope. Now, if civilization is ever to come to the West, it'll be through the efforts of men like Sheriff Hubbard.
Will you help him, Kimisami?
Yes. I'd like you to ride into town and see what you can find out. Tell Sheriff Hubbard I'll be in to see him as soon as it's dark. Be careful, Tonto.
Smiley. Smiley! Now, where in thunderation has that lad got to? Smiley?
Sir, you wanted to see me?
Certainly I wanted to see you. I can't lock up the front page until I write my editorial. Can't write my editorial until you give me that information you promised me.
That is exactly why I'm late, Colonel. I promised you proof, and there it is. Sworn testimony by 3 reliable persons that Sheriff Hubbard stuffed the ballot boxes in order to be reelected.
The colossal cheek of that scoundrel. You're sure now? We don't want to risk a libel suit.
Sworn testimony? What more do you want?
It amazes me, young man, the depths to which this scoundrel has stooped. Take an editorial. You and I are about to chase a polecat back into the hole from which he came.
Yes, sir.
Now, let me see. The first thing...
Oh, Mr. Holt. Any items for tomorrow's Star? Here, cast your eyes over this. Hot off the press and still sizzling.
Yeah, nice. Very nice. I'd say that would do it.
Well, it better. If the Colonel ever finds out that the documents I showed him were forged, that Hubbard really didn't stuff those ballot boxes.
Listen, Colonel Ingersoll won't live long enough to know what time the sun sets today. You know exactly what you have to do. Be sure to fire the gun once before you get there, and don't let anybody hear you. The rest shouldn't be too difficult. The sheriff has a very obliging eccentricity. He doesn't wear a gun inside the jailhouse.
I'd say that's right friendly of him.
Hi, Smiley. What's the bad news today?
Read that.
Demand the impeachment of Sheriff Hubbard, or at the very least, a recall election.
Well, that's not all. Go on, read the rest of it.
Naturally, as soon as I saw it, I rushed right over here. I figured you'd better get a load of it before it hit the streets.
Stuffed the ballot boxes. This time he's gone too far.
Can you prove you didn't?
Can Ingersoll prove it did?
That's not the point. See, the shadow's been cast over you. There'll still be doubts in the public's mind.
I wouldn't stand a chance in a recall election. But why this persecution of me?
Who can explain him? I can't. I'm as close to him as anyone.
If I let him force me out of office, all my efforts to create a decent legal system here in Cactus City will have gone for nothing. Nothing.
Why don't you try and have a talk with him? Try to reason with him. Explain your views.
It's no use. I've tried.
Well, what can you lose? Look, if you don't do something about this and quick, that badge of yours is going to be pinned on another vest. You've got to put the welfare of this community before your own personal pride, Newt.
You're right. And no time like the present.
Newt, you forgot something.
Where's Newt off to in such a hurry?
Howdy, Zeke. I'm glad you showed up. I was just about to go find you. I don't like the looks of things. Here, read this. As soon as Newt read it, he buckled on his gun and lit out for the newspaper office. Said it was time he had a showdown with the colonel.
You don't think he really meant it?
Oh, in his frame of mind, there's no telling what he might do. Look, if I were you, I'd amble over there. You know, just in case Newt loses his head.
Here.
It'll do you no good to crawl, sir. I'd no such intention. I've done nothing to be ashamed of, Colonel. Then I must assume that you take pride in having stuffed the ballot boxes. That's a lie. Is it? Suppose I show you absolute proof? Colonel!
Hold it, Newt. You better give me that shooting iron. Well, I reckon I'll have to arrest you, Newt.
Arrest me? For what? You don't mean you think that I...
There's not much else I can think, Newt. I'm sorry.
But I didn't do it. Well, look for yourself. I haven't even fired my gun.
Not fired, huh? What about this empty cartridge? Come on, Newt.
So after Sheriff taken to jail, me go to cafe, Kimasabi, ask more questions, then come back here.
Colonel Ingersoll is dead then.
Ah.
Were you able to talk to Sheriff Hubbard personally?
I may not have chance, Kimasabi, but me over here, deputy, talking with other people.
You say there was an empty cartridge in Hubbard's gun.
Ah, but deputies say Sheriff claim him never fire gun.
Tonto, I've never known Sheriff Hubbard to lie. It'll be dark soon. We can go into town without being seen. I'd like to hear what Hubbard himself has to say about this matter. Let's get mounted.
Who are we kidding? Neither one of us has made a move in 15 minutes.
Believe me, Newt, I'm just as sorry as I can be. I want to believe your story. Maybe if you entered a plea of self-defense.
Even you believe I did it.
I got here as soon as I could, Sheriff.
It's all right, Zach. They're old friends of mine. As usual, you've arrived just when I couldn't need you more.
Tonto told me about your trouble. How can we help?
Well, you could begin by believing in my innocence.
I do. This is obviously a frame-up.
I wish the rest of the people thought that.
Tonto said there was an empty cartridge in your gun. You insisted you hadn't fired it.
That so? I haven't even touched it since I cleaned it earlier today.
May I look at that gun?
Zach? What's in your mind?
Are you certain this is your gun?
Oh, it's my gun, all right.
I remember when you first got this gun. At the time I helped you round up the stage gang in Black Gulch. You dropped it in a ravine, chipped the base of the grip.
Yeah, that's right. You've got quite a memory.
Look here.
It's not chipped.
Somebody switched guns with you.
But when? How? Why, just loaded and cleaned it before...
Before what, Sheriff?
Before Smiley Phillips came in. Oh, but that's not possible. Smiley wouldn't pull a stunt like that. He's a friend of mine.
Somebody come, Kimasabi.
We'll take cover until after he goes.
Zach, what's that killer doing out of his cell?
I don't know as I'm answerable to you, Mr. Phillips.
You're answerable to the citizens of Cactus City who pay your salary. Now, I want that killer behind bars where he belongs.
I always figured you for a friend, Smiley. I didn't want to believe them.
Believe what?
That you're behind the Colonel's murder. That you deliberately framed me.
Oh, so that's the plan, is it? You're trying to slip the news by passing the buck to me. Well, it won't work. I couldn't have killed Ingersoll. May have slipped your mind, but I was with Zach here when the killing took place.
That doesn't prove you didn't have a partner in crime, Smiley.
I don't have to take this kind of talk. Now, you listen to me, Zach. I'm warning you. You better watch your steps. See, you get out of line with me, I'll turn my newspaper on you and...
Your paper, Smiley? I didn't know the Colonel's will had been probated.
Well, it hasn't. But I'm still in charge, see, and don't you forget it.
You better get out of here before I lock you up as a public nuisance. Smiley, I said get.
You shouldn't have let on to Smiley about our suspicions.
Why? He's as guilty as sin. It's written all over his face.
You can't arrest a man for expression him wear on face.
We'll go back to our camp and try to work out a plan of action. If the Daily Star presses for a speedy trial, we have got to move fast.
You think there's a chance?
There's always a chance. Besides, we know something now that we didn't know before.
What's that?
The motive.
You bungling idiot. You had to strut like a peacock, preen your feathers.
I can't see any harm's been done.
No harm. If we don't work fast, Zach may get enough evidence to point the finger of suspicion directly at us.
Well, I don't see how we can stack the cards against Hubbard any more than they already are.
Shut up and let me think. Now, let's see. Suppose Hubbard was to break jail. Would that seem like an act of guilt? Yeah. And suppose one of the posse was to shoot him down in self-defense.
Hubbard wouldn't try to break jail.
Don't be stupid. Hubbard won't have anything to say about it, one way or the other.
Just one thing, Cassius.
And what's that?
I don't like the way you've been talking to me, your tone of voice. I don't like that at all.
Now, listen, I told you...
I know you told me. You've been over it 100 times. Now, I'm telling you.
Are you threatening me, Smiley?
You take it any way you like. Now, what were you saying about the sheriff?
Out, I said, or do I have to get you in here?
We're turning you loose on the range, mister, on foot. What you do then's up to you.
Sammy, look, over there.
Tonto, there's some more.
What do you think, Kimasabi?
It looks like a posse. It seemed to split up into groups.
But who them after?
Me. I'm the one they're after. It's no use. I can't move another step.
We see them come this way.
There's only one thing to do. Sheriff, I'm going to change clothes with you. I'll decoy them away from here.
But they might gun you down.
They might. Tommy, you take the sheriff back to our camp. I'll meet you there later. Now, hurry.
Well, he can't have gotten far. I can't understand it. Why should Newt have one of his men knock me out like that? And what reason could he have for breaking jail?
Best reason in the world. He's guilty.
There he is. Over in those rocks.
Yeah, I know that shirt anywhere. Come on.
We got him cornered now. He can't get away.
The horses are gone. Look there. Where'd Hubbard get that white horse?
I can't get away, huh? For myself, I'd say you did a pretty good job.
And they both wore masks. But I didn't have any trouble recognizing their voices. Guess I heard them often enough. Smiley Phillips and Cassius Holt.
This Holt fellow, what's his business?
Oh, he's the local attorney. I'd never have figured to find those two in cahoots together.
A crime like politics makes strange bedfellows. The situation being what it is, it's not likely anyone would take your word, Sheriff.
That's certain.
Nor can you risk going back to town. With public sentiment worked up against you the way it is, Smiley Phillips wouldn't have much trouble organizing a lynching party.
It's better you stay here till we clear your name.
You say this Holt is a lawyer?
Holt handled all of Ingersoll's legal affairs.
Do you know whether or not he was responsible for drawing up Colonel Ingersoll's will?
Why, yes, he was.
What do you think, Kimasabi?
Well, I'm not sure, Tonto. It's just a hunch. It'll be dark soon. I think I'll ride into Cactus City. You'd better stay here with the sheriff just in case there's trouble. Perhaps a surprise visit on Lawyer Holt might not be a bad idea. I'd like to get a look at that will. Talk to you. I'm interested in a document you have in your possession.
A document? Oh, yeah, now I get it. He's got even less sense than I figured him for if he thinks he can get away with a stunt like this.
He? You mean Smiley Phillips?
Yeah. Don't play games with me, and don't try to tell me that he didn't send you here.
And, what if he did?
I've had him pegged from the start. I knew that Smiley was up to something when he started talking sassy to me. Well, you can go back and tell him that it won't work.
Before I go, I'd like to look at the document you have in your hand. Hand it over, Mr. Holt. This is proof that Smiley Phillips is guilty of murder in Abilene.
Yeah, and a fat lot of good it'll do him. If he thinks he can get off the hook that easy, he's got another thought coming.
What do you mean?
I knew that Smiley tried to get that evidence, so I had a complete duplicate made. I gave it to a lawyer friend of mine in the city. So you made your trip for nothing.
I wouldn't say that, Mr. Holt. On the contrary. You see, my reason for coming here was to look at the Colonel's will. But this will suit the purpose much better. Now, come on.
Well, where are we going?
To pay a call on Smiley Phillips. Move.
Oh, howdy, Cassius. What's this? What's going on?
You ought to know you sent him.
What? You gone plumb loco? I never saw that man before in my life.
Don't hand me that.
Hold it, both of you. If you want to argue with each other, you can do it on a witness stand.
What was that?
Your little game is over, Smiley. Thanks to your partner's cooperation, I have enough evidence here to hang you.
Who are you, anyway?
Let's just say I'm a friend of Sheriff Hubbard.
But I thought...
You fool! You always accused me of being brainless. Now look who's been running off at the mouth. So he gave you enough evidence to hang me, huh? Well, I won't hang alone.
Cassius here shot the colonel, and I'll swear to that on every...
Hold it. Now, let's go. Both of you.
Thanks, Zach.
That's where a badge belongs.
And this time, I hope it stays there. Well, I don't mind telling you, I'm glad it's over.
Sheriff, the citizens of Cactus City have learned a great lesson. You've won their trust and their support. They've seen how dangerous a newspaper can be in the hands of the wrong man. They realize that Colonel Ingersoll's kind of law has outlived its usefulness.
And lucky for them. If the colonel had had his way, they'd be hanging from the nearest tree this very minute. Of course, they may hang yet.
Now, that's for a jury to decide, not us. At least they'll have the benefit of a fair trial.
Well, Sheriff, it's time Tonto and I were on our way. We've a hard night's ride ahead of us.
I'll never be able to thank you enough. It's you should be wearing this. You've earned it.
So have you. Many times over. Adios.
Adios. Boy, if it weren't for those men, I hate to think how all this would have turned out.
Yeah, Zach. There's many an innocent man now walking a western street who'd have gone unjustly to the gallows. If it weren't for the Lone Ranger.
Adios.